Hello, magical people. Hope everybody's doing very well out there. I'm sending lots of love your way. My name is Meg Moonbeam, and welcome back to the Daily Astro Show here on the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. It is Tuesday, December 3rd. I was about to say Wednesday, December 3rd, and have a total Mercury retrograde moment. It is Tuesday, December 3rd, 2024. And yeah, it is a wonky energy right now. We're going to get into it. And before we get into the astrology, as always, please remember, you guys, to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam YouTube and Rumble channels, as well as the Beyond Mystic YouTube and Rumble channels. And if you'd like to have a personal astrology reading with me, that's available over at consultations.beyondmystic.net. The link is in the description box below. And I've just added a few more availabilities for February. So I am booked out until, I think it's June at the moment, but I just added a few spots for February. So if you'd like to see me then, you can go check that out at the link below. And what other housekeeping stuff do I want to share with you? Oh, we've got Carla over at Ascension Organites has new Shungite silver jewelry, handmade using silver and elite shungite. So you can go check that out at ascensionorganites.com, link below. And the shungite is so good. I'm not wearing shungite right now, but I usually am. The shungite is so good for protection from lower negative energies in general and electromagnetic stress, technology, EMFs. It's an amazing, amazing mineral. I could talk for a long time about that. So yeah, highly, highly recommend that. Colette says, prayers for South Korea today. What's going on with South Korea? I haven't heard anything about South Korea. I hope everything is okay. We've got the Highlands of Scotland. Hello, Soul to Soul Medium. We've got Netherlands in the house. We got Texas in the house. We got people all over the world. Thank you guys so much for joining me live today. Or if you're catching the I can't even talk. The replay, ever since Mercury went retrograde, I have been really feeling it, having a challenging time talking. So let me know if you guys are experiencing the same thing, okay? Wendy, hello, Wendy says, good morning from sunny Big Sky State, Montana. Am I remembering December 3rd predictions are today is going to be some funky stuff? Well, yes, Wendy, you're quite correct. You're pretty much correct. We don't have any exact aspects today, but this is a wonky energy today and this week that we are in. Okay. We got a Mercury retrograde and we got Mars going retrograde on December 6th. We're having tomorrow, Wendy, is actually the really funky day. And so is December 6th. Tomorrow is exact Mercury in opposition to Jupiter with Sun in square to Granddaddy Saturn. They're actually in almost exact square today, not to the minute, but to the degree. So today is a Sun square Saturn with the moon in Capricorn. Okay, so this can be feeling like a heavy energy. This can be reality checks that we've got coming up today. This can be what I notice with adverse Saturn energy. Also, when the moon is in Capricorn, and I was actually born with the moon in Capricorn, is we can be feeling not just heaviness in general and even a little bit depressive, but we can be feeling hard on ourselves. We can be feeling really tough, hard on ourselves. Saturn has to do with our long-term goals and being successful. And today, with the very strong Saturn Capricorn influence, it's important for us to not be too hard on ourselves and actually give ourselves love for how far we've come in life. Okay. And I know the past few years, the last 5 years in particular, can you guys believe it's been 5 years since 2020? A lot of plans have changed. A lot of people's lives have changed. We're entering the Pluto and Aquarius transit now. The age of Aquarius is coming. And some of those long-term goals that we had are no longer going to be relevant. Okay. Some of those dreams that we had are maybe no longer going to be applicable. So we are literally in between, ages. We are in between worlds with this new Pluto transit, with the age of Aquarius coming, where there's some things that just I'm feeling intuitively to share with you guys, some things don't work anymore. And they might have to do with our long-term goals. They might have to do things with things that we identified with ourselves that would be like part of our purpose or our success or our legacy. So if you're having being hard on yourself coming up today, that's normal. And I would just, advise, remember to love yourself and to remember to congratulate yourself on how far you've come. Okay. As I said, I was born with my moon in Capricorn, so I can be very, very hard on myself and working very hard. And even then, sometimes I feel like a loser. That sounds really weird for me to say, but when you got moon in Capricorn, sometimes you just feel like you're not doing good enough. You're not working hard enough. And the truth is, no, we are all trying our best and we are not losers. Okay. And we have been through very intense energetic times where we should actually be giving ourselves a big hug and congratulating ourselves on how far we've come, which I invite you guys, if it resonates with you, I don't like to force anybody to do anything, but if you feel like maybe giving yourself a hug today with this sun in square to Granddaddy Saturn and the moon in Capricorn, that can actually be a really good remedy for this heaviness, for this self intensity and being hard on our self energy. We can also notice ourselves being hard on others around us, being kind of like Saturn sticklers with the people around us today. So yeah, remember that you are valid. Remember that you are strong and you are loved. And as things are changing, it's not just a heaviness today going into tomorrow with the sun in square to Saturn and the moon in Capricorn, but also confusion. There can be confusion. There can be information overload with that Mercury in opposition to Jupiter as well. Okay. So remembering to observe and not absorb, that's also a very positive side of Capricorn and Saturn. They know when to shut up and not say anything, and observe, not absorb what's going on to get to the truth. Sometimes if we keep talking, or we keep ingesting information, we keep going, that's not really us in our wise one, which the higher expression of Saturn is to be in your wise one. Sometimes the wisest thing to do is to just stop, smell the roses, observe what's going on, and then take action from there. So I hope that makes sense how I'm explaining that. And yay, some of you guys are hugging yourselves. Yeah, it does feel really good to hug yourself, to talk kindly to yourself, to remind yourself how far you've come, and how awesome and magical you actually are. Okay. Peggy says, please talk well to yourself lovingly and kindly. Definitely. So yeah, it is a funky energy out there where there's a heaviness in the air. Okay. There's also a weirdness because we do have Pluto still at 0 degrees of Aquarius, where he's going to be. We're still at the beginning of this Pluto and Aquarius transit. So it's like there can be weird reality checks. There can be weird realizations and weird life events as well. But also, if we take time to pause, if we tune into the retrograde energy, if we tune into the Sun square Saturn energy that can also help us, it is stop, don't force anything, observe and don't absorb, and pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that are coming up, because there is a lot of support that is always there for us at all times. And I have been hearing some people say lately that they feel a little bit lost, a little bit confused, a little bit like really, unknown towards the future. And that's normal. We're literally in between ages right now. So we're going to get through the astrological weather of today and tomorrow and this week, which it's just so much all going on at the same time. And if you're feeling great and you're not feeling heavy, then awesome. I applaud you. Keep that up. You can help all of us that may be feeling some more of the intense astrological transits. And thank you so much, you guys, for your positive comments. That means everything to me. Diane says, bravo, your video on Hunter Biden was awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just put out today a video, The Astrology of Hunter Biden, on my YouTube and Rumble channels. So thank you so much, Diane, for that positive comment. Also want to mention, you guys, that Janine and Ashala have a new tarot and numerology master workshop level 1 available on the Beyond Mystic Academy. You can go check that out at Beyond Mystic Academy and the link below. And there's currently a discount code Tarot10, all in one word, that you can use to get 10% off. And remember, you guys, I've added a few more availabilities for personal readings with me for February. So I am booked out until June, but then I had a little bit of change in scheduling for the month of February. So I've added a few more spots. If you'd like to see me in February, go to the link below, consultations.beyondmystic.net, and book in with me. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels, as well as the Meg Moonbeam YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. Love you guys. We're going to get through it. Remember to give yourself a big hug, self-love, and I'm wishing you all a very magical day out there. Bye.